to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a rainy day here in Georgia, and Gwinnett County is raining. 51 degrees going up to a high of 55, and it's going to rain all day long. Let me tell you something. Yesterday was beautiful. That's the thing about Georgia, though, the weather, man. Like yesterday we had 70. Today we're going to have 55 and rain. I think Thursday we're going to have 49. So it's kind of weird. Like that goes up and down. But listen, to have a beautiful 70-degree day weather yesterday was great. And my brother and I had a very long lunch. I think we finally left about 3 o'clock. We went to lunch at 12. We left out of the restaurant. We went to Papa Do's, the new one over in Duluth. That food was so good, y'all. I had the fondue. It was crawfish and I think it was shrimp or something. Fondue, man, that stuff was so good. It was delicious. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I had a really nice time chatting with my brother. You know, he hasn't started to work yet. He's going to be working in the Gwinnett County school system, so I'm excited for him because, you know, he loves kids. He's been working with kids his whole life, his entire life, and that's what he loves. And it's so funny because they used to always say, you should teach. I'm like, nah, I don't have that kind of patience. Like, I know, like, all day long, because at that time, my name was Miss Bell. Miss Bell. I was like, no, listen, go sit down. So, and plus, you know, them kids were bad. So, I'm like, nah, that's why I only had one. Don't y'all get it? That was the reason I had one, because I can't do all the kids and have 20-something kids every other hour. Oh, no, I'd be done lost my mind. But my brother is really good at it. You know, he and his wife both are educators. And so right now, until he actually start to work, he's just hanging out, learning his way around. And so we had lunch yesterday at Papa Do's. That's his favorite place. Well, I think that's one of his favorite places. When he came down before, we went to Papa Do's or something. I forgot what it was. And he loved the food. And so he's like, let's go to Papa Do's. Who turned down the meal at Papa Do's? Nobody. I was like, yeah, Papa Do's it is. And I had fried oysters, and he and I shared the fondue. Man, that fondue was so good. It had crawfish and something. I can't remember what it had in it, but it was delicious. And some toasted bread. Oh, you talking about great. I feel like eating that right now. It is delicious. But anyway, let's get on with our show. Today is National. Listen here. I know there's some people out there who are about to love what I'm about to say. Today is National Chocolate Cake Day. National Chocolate Cake. Listen, I'm not telling you what to do, but I know there's some people that love chocolate cake, and today is National Chocolate Cake Day. Yes. Now listen, don't overdo it. Do not. But today is National Chocolate Cake Day. Sure is. So I'm just letting you know. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to my Aunt Lori. Happy birthday, Aunt Lori. Enjoy your day, baby. It's your day. Enjoy your day. And I wish you many, 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 many more. All right. Let's get on with our horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Dyson for today, Wednesday, January 21st, 2021. Listen, it's hump day, baby. Y'all made it to the middle. You hear what I'm saying? You made it to the middle. Thank God you made it to the middle. Thank God for waking you up this morning because somebody didn't open their eyes. All right, we're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. It's doubtful anyone will try to stand in your way or cut you off at the pass today. Don't get involved in joint financial ventures. You need an outlet that will help take your mind off troubles at work. Yeah, don't do the joint financial ventures today. Not a good day for that, Aries. So watch the coins. So anybody's making you propositions about, hey, let's do this together, say it. Not today. Check back with me like next month. Not today. It's not a good day. Don't say yes. Don't say maybe. Just say not today. That's all. Taurus, you will inspire confidence in others. Chances to express your ideas and beliefs can bring popularity as long as you're not arrogant. That being the key word, arrogant. Changes in your residence will be favorable in the long haul. Listen, if you're trying to get somebody to come on your side, don't be arrogant, Taurus, because people don't like arrogant people. I'm just telling you. They'll be like, ugh, he's arrogant. I did one of my friends had a business opportunity. He's been my business partner for a while. Like, we used to do a lot of stuff together. So, of course, when he sent me the thing, I had to look at it, right? I had to look at the presentation because he's my friend, and he's always, whenever I'm into something, he's into something. So he sent me and my husband and I the link to look at the presentation. It was a live Zoom presentation. I think it was like 1,000 people on the presentation. The presenter got up there and he was like, now he's doing a presentation to people who don't have a clue about what he's talking about. And it was something about Bitcoins and some kind of crowdfunding platform and all this kind of stuff. Right now, we know about Bitcoin because we have Bitcoin stock. But a lot of people may not have known that. And this fool going to say, and don't ask me any questions. And he kept saying like stuff like that. I was like, who does a presentation to explain something to somebody and tell them don't ask questions? I was like, yeah, he's just too arrogant for me. So I could never see myself, even if I liked what he was presenting, which I didn't, because it didn't make sense. I couldn't see myself being in business with him because his arrogance was just overwhelming. I was like, and then he had a person on his team. Like I did ask a question, and there was a woman on his team, and I said to them, I was like, I forgot what it was. Something about a family buying shares on behalf of a family, right? Now, granted, it was some kind of, they didn't call it network marketing. It's like, it's not network marketing. You don't have to bring anybody in. But my question to her was, if I want to buy stocks on behalf of my family and set up, it was an investment club. That's what I said. I asked about an investment club. And she asked, like I asked her, like something stupid. I was like, I'm thinking about, I want to know if I wanted to do an investment club, would this be an option? And she was like, I mean, you could, but everybody should have their own stocks. And I was like, you're an idiot. And then she was like making faces because she on Zoom, like I could see you making faces as if I said, like something stink. And I was looking at her like, seriously? And then she's like, well, let me ask you something. So when he got finished his presentation, she asked him the question that I had asked, right? And I said something about an investment club, and I said to her, she's like, let me ask you something. Because somebody asked a question about, should people invest individually or, could they do it in an investment club? What's your thoughts on that? He's like, well, I really don't have an opinion on that. And I went back and said, the reason I asked is because we got a family investment club, and I wanted to know. I didn't see anything funny about that. Like, I was like, ugh. So I wouldn't do business with either of them because they was like, they sucked. Anyway, Gemini. Be prepared to counteract the damage that adversaries are about to create. Keep an eye on your weight. Don't overspend to impress someone who interests you. Don't overspend. Keep an eye on. My eyes are always on my weight. Like today is my weigh-in day. So before I eat breakfast, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I weigh in. I'm either up or down, and I just need to know where I am. So if I go a little bit too up, I need to know I need to come back down. And I kind of play in the same range. Like when I had the coronavirus, I lost a lot of weight. But I knew that wasn't going to last because I couldn't eat anything. All I was eating was oranges and bananas and water. And so I know that wasn't going to last. So that I gained like 6 pounds. And I was like, well, I know that's the 6 pounds that was going to come back. Because it was like I was on a starvation diet for like 2 weeks. And so I dropped like 12 pounds, 14 pounds or something crazy. I knew all of that wasn't going to stay up. 8 pounds have stayed off. 6 pounds came back because I started to eat again. But I knew that. But my daughter and my husband and daughters, we're planning to get on this walking every day at 5:00 plan, which is going to be good because it's going to help you clear your head and also get some exercise in. So that's our plan. I don't know about today because it's raining, but tomorrow if it's nice, we're going to do it. Cancer, there may be opportunities to ascend social functions that are linked to work. Your partner will blow situations out of proportion. A residential move may be in order. Listen, your partner going to make things bigger than what they have to be. Going to make a mountain out of a molehill. So just know that. So before you get all in on whatever they're talking about, just know it's not as big as it seems. They're just blowing it out of proportion. Leo, joint ventures might prove to be unfavorable. Do whatever your mate wants. It really doesn't matter as long as you're together. You'll be in a high cycle regarding work. Yeah, I don't know about that one now. Listen. I'm gonna stay on this joint venture side over here. Don't do them. Just like I think I just said, what was that? Gemini, don't do no joint ventures. Or Aries, just say no. Not today. They're not going to prove to be in your favor today. So just say no, Leo, to joint ventures. I'm not going to touch the one with your mate. You do what you got to do. Virgo, get involved in groups that are creative in nature. They would not be in the right frame of mind to put up with tactless comments. Catch up on overdue phone calls and correspondence. Yeah. Listen, creative. Virgo, you're creative. Anyway, find you some groups that are creative. I'm going to tell you something. Creativity makes you feel good. I'm telling you. Like whenever, like I want to be like the creative person that make things and create things, right? So I just told my daughter before I left left talking to her. I said, I'm going to paint this week. Like, we got big paint canvases that we have not painted yet. But this weekend right here, I'm going to paint. I'm going to do some paint because it makes you feel good. You know, and I've always wanted to be like that. Like, I'm creative on the business side. I'm not creative on the art side. I want it to be. I'm the person that failed sculpting in college. It's clay. Yeah, I failed it with an F. For real. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the Harvest Cuts brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thias. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm tongue-tied, twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. 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 Reminded of how I met you, tried to catch you falling. Instead I fell off myself and I just can't stop falling. These wings are gonna flap for me if I keep waiting. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No, get like this. Yeah. Get like this. Yeah. Get like this. She loves me not. This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true. Or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this. Yeah, get like this. Get like this.
Welcome back. Your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the Daily Horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thias. And we're going to pick it up with Libra. Find out exactly what's expected of you, and you'll be surprised to find out how capable you are. Find a quiet spot where you can work diligently and stay out of the way. Don't let any small misunderstandings get in your way. Yeah, that's so cool. Find out exactly what's expected of you, and you'll be surprised just how capable you are. A lot of times we don't even know how capable we are because we think we can't do something. And I'm telling you, when your back is against the wall, yeah, you know just what you can do. You know just what your strengths are because they come out. Yeah, let somebody push you against the wall and you be saying, man, I didn't know I had it in me. That's normally the case. Scorpio, pleasure trips will be emotionally favorable. Expect to have problems with the ones you love. You will have to check cash flow before you decide to indulge in hobbies or entertainment that may be beyond your budget. Check the coins. Check the coins. You don't want to overspend, especially not right now. Just make sure you can afford it. That's all. I know we all want to have some fun right now, but don't go overboard and put yourself in debt for fun. All right? You can have free fun. Sagittarius, opportunities to expand your circle of friends will result in possible new romantic encounters. Someone close to you will be upset easily if you are insensitive to their needs. You should check out prestigious clubs or groups that have a cause you believe in. You got a lot going on today. You got a lot going on, Sagittarius. You got opportunities to expand your circle. You're going to get some new romantic encounters. Check out some prestigious clubs or groups, that you believe in, to work with causes. A lot. It's pretty cool. Capricorn. Relatives may play an important role in your social activities. Take care of matters involving institutions or government agencies. Don't rely on others to do your work. Yep, don't rely on anybody to do your work. You want it done right? There's an old saying. You want to do it right, do it yourself or give it to a busy person. Now, pick one. Today, you do it yourself. Don't rely on anybody. Aquarius, you should consider submitting some of your written work for publication. You can make money if you put your mind to it. Secret affairs will only lead to deception. Let me say that. If it's a secret, Aquarius, don't do it, because somebody's gonna be deceived. Somebody, and if you have to keep it a secret, let me tell you something. If you have to keep, my daughter and I was talking about this the other day. If we've been dating for 3 months and I haven't met anybody, no friend, no cousin, nobody, I'm a secret. If you haven't, listen, you've been dating for 3 months right now, y'all been like seriously dating, and you haven't met anyone, a coworker, nobody, you are a secret. Just know that. I'm just saying, you are a secret. Just so you know. So think about that for a second. Like, I haven't met anybody. I don't like taking people around my family, so I know it's the right time. You done met somebody after 3 months. One of their friends, a cousin, maybe not the parents or the kids, but a cousin, a friend, a coworker, somebody that know him, you done met. Unless you're a secret. That's all I'm saying. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, your sensitivity towards those you love will capture their hearts. Find out what they're up to and see if you can pick up where they left off. Don't argue with family. I'm not arguing with anybody today. I don't know about you, fish. I ain't arguing with my family today. I got too much to do. I woke up with, doing things in my head. I went to bed late because I couldn't sleep. So I went to bed late. I couldn't sleep. So I have a lot in my head. I don't have time to argue. I don't know about you, but that won't be the case. All right, I'll be back tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Know the Astrologer Micah Thyssen. But guess what, y'all? I got a guest tomorrow, so you want to make sure you tune in. It's somebody from the Gwinnett Stripers. I used to mess that name up all the time. I used to say strippers. And I'm gonna tell my guest that tomorrow, but it's Stripers. Thank you for listening. Let's keep it moving. Let's get on to some news you can use. Yeah. So, U.S. Representative Carolyn Bordeaux, she had a roundtable yesterday, and she had 5 people from Gwinnett County at that roundtable, because Gwinnett County, it was a transportation roundtable, and one of the things that they've been trying to work out since I started the show, which was in 2018. I'm almost 3 years old. I'm sure they've been working on this a long time, but I remember, because I started in 2018, and I remember 2019 they had the first vote on the transportation plan, and so they've been trying to get that thing off the ground, and it's still kind of stuck. But Gwinnett Chairwoman Nicole Love Henderson said that's one of the top things on her agenda. So Carolyn Bordeaux made 5 people from Gwinnett County a part of this roundtable addressing transportation here in Gwinnett County in the state of Georgia. And so, when you have a good transportation system, it changes some things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to create jobs. It's going to boost the economy. It's going to revitalize business districts. It's going to combat climate change. There's a lot that goes on, especially when you got the green initiatives. And it can improve the quality of life. I've said this before. Like, I would love to go somewhere and park my car and jump on a bus, I don't know about a bus at this time, but maybe a train. Same thing. Doesn't matter. And to drive into Atlanta, because I don't want to drive into Atlanta. So we had 5 people out of Gwinnett County who were a part of that board. And so that just goes to show you, a part of that roundtable, that Gwinnett has a huge stake in that plan. So Nicole Love Henderson, our chairwoman for Gwinnett County, was there. Chuck Warbington was a part of that round table. Paul Radford was a part of the round table. Louis Coxey was part of the round table, and Nick Messina. So we had a lot of people at the table. That's all I want to say. We had 5 people at the table, which is a good thing, because we have a transit issue, and that's one of the things that I know that a lot of people, when I interviewed people who were running for seats here in Gwinnett County, one of the top things on their agenda was transit. That was one of the top things on everybody's agenda. They all had that on their agenda because it's a big thing. Because, when you look at where we are and what we're trying to do, and we have a lot of people here in Gwinnett County, and people are steady coming. And so that's a lot of traffic on the roads. I was over in Grayson yesterday. My brother lives in Grayson. And they're building a whole new, and it's not a subdivision, a whole new apartment housing complex on the other side of Grayson. So if you're coming from downtown Lawrenceville on Grayson, on the left side, it's a whole new division project being built right there, living housing quarters. And I'm thinking, oh, that's more traffic right here in this spot, because it's going to be, so there may be people who just don't want to drive into Atlanta or drive to Beaufort. They want some transit, and it helps with the economy, and it helps with emissions and all that stuff. All right. So listen, yesterday, Gwinnett County lawmaker David Clark was booted from the Georgia House floor. He said, I'm not taking a COVID-19 test. It's a waste of taxpayers' money when I know that I don't need to. So he got the boot from the floor. Like, okay, you're not going to take it, then get out. Anyway, Clark hasn't taken a single test for the virus since 2021 General Assembly convened on January 11, a violation of rules of House adopted at the start of the session. The rule requires lawmakers to undergo testing twice a week, whether or not they are at the Georgia Capitol. So he was like, I'm not taking it. So that's a rule. He got kicked out. He said, I'm not taking it. But there are a lot of, let me tell you something. There are people who don't believe that people have died from COVID. Like, not a lot. They just think it's a made up number for money. And I don't know. I don't know. I just know my people did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about anybody else. But I think that's just being stupid. Anyway, he said he's not taking the COVID test. And he didn't. So because he didn't, so I will not be forced to have a COVID test or any unnecessary medical test done without a basis for doing so. He said in a statement on Facebook Tuesday, and this is according to the Gwinnett Daily Post. The seat I hold for District 98 is not my seat, but the people's seat. I work for you, and I cannot in good conscience watch expensive tests that should be given to Georgia citizens who desperately need them to be wasted on nothing more than political optics for the Capitol. You see, that type of thinking right there, yeah, because you could be asymptomatic and spreading the disease. See, that's the part I don't understand, right? We learned that people cannot have any symptoms at all and spread this thing. So why wouldn't you take it? So you know that you're not infecting people. That sounds good for the public, but in my opinion, that's stupid. So that's my opinion. If they say take the test, take the test. Because if you are one of those people who are just a carrier, which means you're asymptomatic, nothing, it doesn't affect you. If you're one of those people, you could easily be spreading that to someone, and they could take home and spread it to someone. So I'm not going to get up on my soapbox about that, because y'all know how I feel about that stuff. I just think that's dumb. Take the test. They're going to stick the thing up your nose or swab your mouth. Just take it. You trying to be politically correct. I'm not going to waste the money that could be used. Nah, but you could be spreading a disease that's going to kill people. That's okay? I'm just saying. I ain't going to get off on my soapbox on that. Y'all know how I feel about that. Not going to do it. Anyway, Gwinnett School Board hires 2 new district level leaders and a principal. So the Gwinnett County Public School Board of Education recently hired 2 district level administrators and an elementary school teacher. Jay Nebel, currently the executive director of the School System Improvement Initiative, was promoted to assistant superintendent for middle schools, replacing Peggy Goodman, who retired in December. Nebel is a former principal at Sweetwater Middle School. He earned a master's degree in curriculum and instruction at Touro University International. Yep, so we got a new, and Nicole White, principal of, what is that? Canohita Elementary School will transition to the role of the Executive Director of Special Education and Psychological Services for the school district. She's replacing Paula Everett Truppy. So she's in that spot. And Jennifer Clowers, Assistant Principal at Pardee Elementary, was promoted to Principal, succeeding Kelly McCain, who was recently named Assistant Superintendent for Elementary Schools. So we got some new people in office right now. So that's a good thing. Promotion, that means you did some good work in helping educate our kids. So congratulations to you, and I wish you much success in your new positions. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. Stay tuned.
What you hiding from me? What you holding back? I think I saw you with another. I think I saw your hand slipping down. That look, that face smiling back at you. Here's why you always wanna be around her, be around her. Now I've come to terms over you, and although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do. But I am outplayed, but I don't mind, no, that I got outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade. Thought you would see me crying, would you? No, don't have to verify my worth. I think I saw you with another. I think I saw your hand slipping down. That look, that face smiling back at you. Here's why you always wanna be around her, be around her. Now I've come to terms over you, and although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I've come to terms over you, and although it hurts, there's nothing I wouldn't do. But I am outplayed, but I don't mind, no, that I got outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade. But I am outplayed, but I don't mind, no, that I got outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade, yeah. But I don't mind, no, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade, outplayed, outplayed, 'cause I'ma need an upgrade.
Welcome back. So listen, there was Gwinnett County Public School Systems and Beaufort City Schools are making plans to spend additional federal coronavirus relief funding, according to officials. That's on top of the money that Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners had left over from the coronavirus relief bill that was signed in March. So facing a year-end deadline to spend that funds, the county commission last month split $1 million between both school districts. So Gwinnett County School District got $970,000, and Beaufort City Schools got district got $30,000, and there's more money coming, so they had to spend that money. And so they were saying that some of that money is going to be spent on because right now the Gwinnett School District will spend the bulk of the $32 million received in the spring on protective equipment, including masks, face shields, gowns, gloves, desk shields, sanitizer, cleaning supplies, and signs in school, according to Joe Hefferman, the chief financial officer. But there's more money coming. Some of the money is going to be spent on Chromebooks for students and play and hotspots so they can get on the internet, because a lot of kids at home, and some of them don't have the internet or have access to a computer. So some of that money is going to be spent on Chromebooks, which are pretty cool. I use a Chromebook for this show. I use a Chromebook and I use a Toshiba, but I'm upgrading later to a Mac, because I think Mac is more powerful than both of these. Sorry about that, guys. But my Chromebook does what it's supposed to do, because I read the news from there. But anyway, there are a lot of students who went home to online learning, and they didn't have access to a computer or internet, because there was no they didn't have it. So now some of that money is going to be used for hotspots and Chromebooks for students. It's also going to be used to pay employee leave related to COVID-19 and the school nutrition program. So that's pretty cool. So we got money and they have to spend it. And so they're looking at ways of spending it right now. And those are all good ways because the kids need the money they need the computers and the nutrition program needs to keep going. I was outside last week because the kids were learning from home. I was outside last week and I was getting in my car, and so the school bus pulled in front of the door, and I was like, "What?" She stopped directly in front of my door, and she was asking me. I guess she had some extra lunches on the school bus, and she asked me, "Did I want a lunch?" I was like, "No, thank you, no, thank you." So I thought that was pretty nice. I thought that was really nice because she didn't have to stop and say anything. But she did, so I thought that was pretty cool. Because what they do is they go around and they deliver meals to, on their bus routes. Because there are a lot of kids who don't eat until they go to school. That's sad to say, but that's the truth. That is the absolute truth. There are kids who just don't eat until they go to school. So the school buses were driving around, passing out lunches, which I thought was really cool. And because I was getting in my car, she asked me, did I want a lunch? And I was like, no. Like, I think I probably had a big omelet by then anyway. So I was like, no, thank you so much. And that must have been because they had some extra ones. All right, listen, there's a job fair coming up. Yep. That's tomorrow. Wait, is that tomorrow? Yeah, that's tomorrow. There's a virtual job fair tomorrow. More than 700 jobs are up for grabs at this virtual. It's virtual, so you don't have to worry about trying to get there. It's going to be taking place over video conference from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. So there's a virtual job fair with 700 jobs that are going to be available. Now listen, there are going to be a lot of people on this virtual job fair, but you need to understand how to work your way through it. And I don't know if it's going to be via Zoom or not, but anyway, taking place over video conference tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The virtual job fair will connect job seekers to 43 employers in North Fulton, DeKalb, and Gwinnett counties. The jobs are available in various industries, including automotive, childcare, customer service, education, healthcare, information technology, and public safety. Employers can sign up for the event. The event include Fulton County Schools, MARTA, Northside Hospital, Coca-Cola. These are the people that signed up for the event. Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Atlanta Police Department. Most of the available jobs are entry-level position, pay ranges minimum wage to slightly higher. So, if you need a job right now and you know that your money is just funny, you might want to check out this virtual job fair tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't sleep on it because there are going to be a lot of people, right? Yeah, so make sure you go out there. Anyway, for more information about this, you can go to GwinnettCares.org and look for job fair. It's there. So make sure to check that out. Get the job. Don't be playing around. If you know you need a job, get the job. Put your paperwork in. Do what you got to do to get the job. That's all I'm saying. Because here's the thing. Don't be so prideful, right? Don't be so prideful. And then the next thing you know, you at the end of the line. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Jobs are scarce right now for a lot of people. And let me tell y'all this. And y'all know y'all hear me say this all the time. Learn a new skill. If you know how to do customer service, learn a skill to go with that. Because when you do that, you make yourself marketable. You do. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people just refuse to learn. If you have time on your hands, make some time. Take a weekend and say, you know what? I'm going to go online. And it's a lot of resources online where you can learn stuff. You can't not, if you're not learning, you're not earning. Let me say that again so you know. If you're not learning, you're not earning. When you know stuff, you earn more money. That's just the bottom line. The more you know, the more you earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. If you don't take time to learn something new, you're not going to ever earn anything. And here's the thing. The cost of living is going to continuously go up, and you're going to be continuously at minimum wage or below. Learn a new skill. Take some time. Put in the time to learn the skill. I tell y'all all the time about Udemy or Udemy.com. They don't pay me, but they should. They have amazing programs over there. I'm talking about amazing. And once you learn it, then you know it. Now you can put that on your resume and say, this is what I do. When my daughter was getting ready to transition to a new job, and she's in the tech space, like she's in the tech industry, and she already got a promotion after being on her job for 3 months in this new tech company, and she's probably gonna get another one. They told her she can move again around February or March, right? She hasn't even been in the company a year yet, but she learned new skills. She learned these technical things, Salesforce and VR software and VM software and all these things that look really good on a resume. But not only did she learn it, when she got one job that taught her how to, she actually did the job, then it was time to go to the next tech job. She knew something new, and you put that on your resume. You want to make money, you got to learn some stuff. You can't just sit in customer service your whole life. And even if you do sit there, learn something new in that. You got all customer retention, customer retention specialists. They probably make a lot of money. You know why? Because the company wants them to make sure that their customers stay. So learn how to do customer retention. Become a if you like customer service, become a customer retention specialist. I remember I used to work at Prudential. And there was this girl that worked. Her name was. I hated my job. Let me just say that. Let me just start right from the gate. I hated the job. I love the people, but that has been my pretty much every job that I've had. And I didn't know why I hated it. But I'm an entrepreneur. That's who I am. Before I became an entrepreneur, and I didn't have a lot because I worked at the hospital for 8.5 years. But right before I worked at the hospital, I think I might have had probably 2 coming out of college. Then I started working at the hospital. I worked there for almost 9 years. Then I worked at Prudential right after that. And then I worked at Jewish Family Services. And then I became a job coach. And that's when everything started to change for me. But when I was working at Prudential, I had some wonderful people that I worked with. And off the top of my head, Barbara will always be the one that come to mind. Felicia was another one. She was this Italian girl. She was hilarious. And this girl named Kathy, who was obsessed with her teeth. She had the whitest teeth I had ever seen. These are the people that we all sat together in our cubicles every day. But Barbara was the only one that really loved that job. And she said to me, I've been here 16 years because and she had a very soft voice, because I love my job. I love helping people. I was like, listen, I love helping people too, but not this job. Barbara loved that job. And so I could have easily seen her being promoted to customer retention specialist. But back then, I don't even think they had such a thing. What I'm saying to you is, if you know that that's something you love helping people like that, then learn how to level up your skills so you can move up the chain, because you can. I'm telling you, listen, when you call when you call Sprint or AT&T or Verizon and you're trying to leave them, they say, let us get you over to somebody else. They transfer you over to the support team that are there in place to keep you. And their job is to figure out how to keep you a customer. I'm sure they make more money than the regular person that answers the phone, because they have a harder job. They got to try to keep you. They got to try to sell the fact that we are the best company for you. Learn a new skill. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But anyway, if you want to go to that job fair, you go to GwinnettCares.org and put your resume in. It's virtual, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Sign up, see what you can get. All right. I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time love? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side.
back. So high school students have just a little over 2 months to apply for the Summer's Youth Commission Program. Due to this pandemic, the class will only be limited to 15 people. Those interested should apply before the deadline of Monday, April the 12th. All right. So GYC is an 8-week summer program designed to give teens a behind-the-scenes look at local government, civic affairs, and how they can help affect change in their community. The youth will get a behind-the-scenes tour of Gwinnett government departments, interact with government leaders, and receive community leadership training designed to foster the next generation of leaders. Yes, let me tell y'all something. I took the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101 program, and that was amazing. When I tell you it was a wonderful, wonderful program, and I got a chance to go behind the scenes and see how everything worked, I was just amazed. And I think the most amazing part of it was the our water system. Oh my goodness, that was so. It looked disgusting though. It looked like if you get a chance to go, it looks nasty. But it was just so amazing to see how everything worked together. And we did a mock trial, which was to become a part of this youth program. They can go to www.tinyurl.com/Gwinnett Youth 2021. Again, that's www.tinyurl.com/Gwinnett Youth 2021. If you don't see it there, just go to the AJC.com and you'll see the story there, and you'll be able to go and register. I think it's a really important program, and because I did the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101, we had a nice class of people. You get to meet other people. That's one thing. You get to go behind the scenes and see how everything worked. The traffic system. Oh my goodness, like that was amazing. You would thought I was like a little kid. Like the traffic system was amazing to see how that whole thing worked and how they could listen. They could see you. They could see you. So you out there acting the fool. They see you. It was state of the art, baby. I ain't lying. It was state of the art, and they see everything you do. Yep. All right, so a program for Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office has offered for a decade to help rescue dogs feel a sense of love while also teaching responsibility to jail inmates hit a milestone over the weekend. Listen, that was one of the things that we did. We went inside the jail system with this program, and we got a chance to talk to the inmates who were taking care of the dogs. I thought that was amazing. And so, they talked, and they trained the dogs, and the dogs sit down, rolled over. I thought that was amazing. Like, that is such a good thing. And the dog slept in the cell with the inmates. I thought that was pretty cool too. That's a part of rehabilitation for them. Some people don't even know how to love anything. So learning to love a dog who just gives you love unconditionally. If you ever had a dog would love you unconditionally. Diamond was such a sweet dog. Sometimes she was mean now. She would bite you too. But her love was unconditional. They don't talk back. They just love you unconditionally. Anyway, the Jail Dogs program reached over 1,000 dog adoption amid a handful of adoptions from the program that occurred on Saturday. Officially, the total number of dogs adopted through the program hit 1,001 on Monday, according to Deputy Cody Walker, who has overseen the program for the last 3 years. The milestone dog was Timber, a brindle colored terrier mix. So he took it over to the 1,001 mark. So listen, dogs need love too. I never thought I would love a dog like I love Diamond. Like when we got Diamond, I was having a fit. I was like, she does, because my husband bought it for my daughter. I was like, we don't need a dog. She's not going to take care of that dog. I'm going to be the one to take care of that. And it was true. I'm the one who took care of Diamond. I took care of Diamond when she was sick. I had her in her last few minutes. I took care of Diamond. That's all I'm saying. Now listen to this story right here. He's an idiot. Now he's about to probably go to jail. Gwinnett police looking for Atlanta man accused of calling in a fake bomb threat against his Smoothie King owned by his ex-wife. Why would you do that? They got his picture up there and everything. Gwinnett County police, they're looking for him because oh my god. He claimed someone was trying to blow up the Smoothie King in Duluth on the day of President Joe Biden's inauguration. So, we were on high alert that day. Like everywhere was on high alert. So this fool done called in a bomb threat. So somebody's going to blow up his ex-wife's smoothie shop, which is located at 6575 Sugarloaf Parkway in Duluth. I probably passed by his ex-wife yesterday. They done dispatched uniform officers, EMT, SWAT, hazard. He done caused a whole lot of problem. Now he faces charges for transmitting. Now he got charges against him for transmitting false public alarm and a warrant has been issued for his arrest. He is our food for Wednesday, y'all. Like, that is a dumb. Like, did you not think they were gonna find you for real? They like, anybody know his whereabouts? Listen, call Crime Stoppers. You can call the detectives at 770-513-5300, or you can call Crime Stoppers at 404-577-8477. Again, you can call Crime Stoppers if you've seen Stone, and that number is 404-577-8477. Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. Oh, I don't understand, y'all. I just don't understand. Let me tell y'all something. So there's a new species of whale that they just found off the Gulf of Mexico. Let me tell y'all. I don't care what nobody say. The world is changing, and all kinds of things are happening. Now, how long? Yeah, a new species of baleen whale has been discovered in the Gulf of Mexico. Florida Fish and Wildlife responded to a report of a stranded whale in the Everglades National Park in January. The dead male whale was recorded. He was 38 feet long and 23,000 pounds. But it's a new breed. Yeah, so that's a new breed of whale. Let me tell y'all, I'm expecting to see aliens any minute. It's just too much crazy stuff going on. Yep, it's too much crazy stuff. This species, where did it come from? Where did this new species? I just had to share that with y'all. It's called a Rice's whale. That's what they called it. And they named it after American biologist Del Rice. You know, I don't think it was anything dangerous, but I'm just saying, where did it come from after all this time, this new species? I'm expecting to see aliens anytime now. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to my last song, then I'm going to come back and close it out because I got a bunch of meetings today, so stay tuned.
Even when it don't feel right, I still wanna party with her. Even when it don't feel right, you know I'ma party with her, with her, with her. She be calling on a Monday, wanna meet on Tuesday, asking me to fix me up real nice. She can wait until the weekend, she wants off the deep end, telling me to bring the stuff I like. I don't wanna let her down, so I'm telling her yes. Though I'm kinda down from the pain in my chest, but I'm putting her to sign now. I'ma feel her right now, happy from the stuff I know she likes. I've been trying my luck every day of the week, yeah. With my baby, what's up? Ay, always down every week, yeah. Know I love her too much, but I just can't get enough. She's slipping through the cracks, call my bluff. She know what's up, can't get enough, yeah. Even when it don't feel right, I still wanna party with her. Oh yeah, even when it don't feel right, hey, you know I'ma party with her, with her, with her. We be chillin' off the Wednesday, slept until it's Thursday. She don't wanna leave me, not just yet. Told me all about last Friday when she went all crazy. Didn't go to bed till Saturday. I don't wanna go without, so I asked her to stay. Though she broke my heart in a million ways, but I'm putting that aside now. I'ma feel alright now, happy just as long as she's with me. I've been trying my life every day of the week, yeah. With my baby, what's up? Always down every week, yeah. No, I love her too much, but I just can't get enough. She's slipping through the cracks, call my bluff. She know what's up, yeah. Can't get enough, yeah. Even when it don't feel right, hey, I still wanna party with her. Even when it don't feel right, yeah. You know I'ma party with her, with her, with her, yeah. Even when it don't feel right, I still wanna party with her. Oh yeah. You know I'ma party with her, yeah.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. And here he goes. A champion is someone who gets up when he can't. Oh, let me say that one more time. A champion is someone who gets up when he can't. Lord have mercy, don't I know it. I've heard me talk about my mom. That was the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life. Jack Dempsey said that, and he was absolutely right. I came down here and I did my show on the day of her passing. And, you know, I needed a little push. My husband gave me a little push. And I said, you know what, you're right. And I don't think I missed but one episode during this whole time. And that's because I was traveling back home. But there's sometimes when you just feel like you can't get up. But just remember, when you look at boxing and you see them getting beat down, it's when they just cannot get up at all. Right? You see them struggle. They get up. They're moving side to side. They can't hardly stand. The referee say, you okay? And they be like, yeah. And they get hit again. They fall again. They get back up. That's a champion. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? I'm a champion. Say that to yourself. Like today tell yourself, I'm a champion. Yeah, life is kicking me down right now. Nothing is going my way, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to get up and I'm going to fight again. I feel like I can't make it right now. Lord knows I felt like that over the last 2-3 weeks. I felt like that, but I know I can because I'm a champion and I got to get up. So you're a champion. Tell yourself that I'm a champion and I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make the moves I need to make. I'm going to take that course because I need to. I'm going to take that course because I want a better life. I'm a champion. I'm going to get up. I feel like I can. I got $11 in my pocket. The class costs $10.99. I'm going to make that investment on myself and just know that the universe is going to send me back that $11. I know because I'm a champion. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up when I can't feel like getting up. Listen, I did the show the whole time I had COVID. I was sick, y'all. Coming to talk to you guys was stress, like painful. Like my chest was so tight, it was crazy. And I had to crawl my way back to my bed. I came to talk to my daughter one day. I came downstairs to talk to my daughter. And when I tell you I was down there about 2 or 3 good minutes, that's my voice. My voice has not gotten back to my regular voice. Like, I know it hasn't because I hear myself talk. That's because I could barely, like, you have no idea what I was going through over here. So my mom was in the hospital. You know, I was sick. My husband was sick. The daughters were sick. The brother was, everybody was sick. Everybody was sick. And I came down here anyway because you know why? I know I'm a champion. And I faced the toughest thing I've had to face in my life, losing my mom. But I know I'm a champion. And she was a champion. My mom was a champion. She fought to the very end. To the very, very end. So listen, tell yourself today that you're a champion and fight. Fight for what you want. Get back up when you feel like you can't. That's what champions do. Thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 54 minutes with me. And I appreciate you and love you to life for that. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. And follow me on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. If you liked any episode of this show, be sure to go to Apple Podcasts and give your favorite 2 episodes 5 stars. And share the show with your friends. Our goal this year is to get more downloads, more followers, more subscribers to the show. And, you know, as I pull my life back together, I got great things coming. So just be sure to just keep in touch and keep listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. Listen, keep your mask on. Stay safe. Tell your family and friends you love them. I'll be back again tomorrow. Stay safe. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.